Hey Kaiju collectors, it's Thomas here with Monster Island Kaiju Reviews, and today we have another quick review of a figure. This time it is the 2019 Godzilla from Spiral Toys, and this is a new lineup that they're producing, and it's called the Artisan Dynasty. And this one is I want to say it's a clear glitter with silver glitter, and this one has a limited edition size of 200 pieces only. I got this, I think, just before G-Fest. I think maybe during the week before G-Fest, so I had a very limited time. I was not able to get my review out or complete it. But I already opened it and I checked it out. I inspected the figure. I thought it looked great. So this is the header card. It's a really nice looking header card, and this figure was sculpted by a Miami Yamada. So I'm not familiar with him, but he did a really fantastic job on this particular sculpt. This one here sports red glitter as well as the silver and looks like blue glitter. There might be another, there's some, and did I say silver? Silver, blue, red. That's the dominating glitter on this, and does have semi-translucency in the dorsal plates. The tail, you can see on the toes, even the fingernails, it's got some clearness to it. So the light shines through, looks really nice. This sculpt, like I said, it looks really good. There's some good basic articulation. The neck does not articulate, but one thing good about that is that there's no line around his neck, so it's a little bit more of a cleaner look. The tail does rotate, which is pretty good. And yeah, I mean, my overall impression is that this figure is really good. I think Spiral did a great job on their first release, and that's not me saying so just because I know AJ. I mean, AJ Russo is definitely was heavily involved with this particular figure. I know that he was very happy that this turned out so nicely, and I do agree. This is a great looking figure. If you guys were interested in picking up one of these, the second version is out. So this is number one. The second one is out already, and it's available through Kaiju Live. I think you can also get it through Spiral Toys directly, but I think basically it's the same price anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, that's my first initial impression of this figure. I think it looks fantastic, and let's get some video of this guy, some comparisons, and some final thoughts, and let's do that right now. All right, for our first comparison, we have a M1 1954 Godzilla, and this one has a beautiful metallic paint application. For our next comparison, we have an older classic Bandai figure, and this is the 99 or 2000 Godzilla. It has really cool pink dorsal plates. For our third comparison, we have a very special one featuring two Mondo Space Godzillas. The one on the left is the Cherry Blossom Glow in the Dark, and the other one is the Trendmasters version, and they call it Trendy. So these are both variants with limited quantities. Up next, we're going to go back and go indoors. All right, and we are back. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and start with some comparisons. Right here we have the Space Godzilla by Mondo. This is the Trendmaster version, otherwise called Trendy variant from Mondo. As you guys can see here, these guys scale pretty decently. Space Godzilla is a little bit beefier, but that's to be expected. This is a great figure. I think these two actually go pretty well together. Let's go with another comparison. Gonna go with something a little bit more wild. This is a Akuma Tenshi figure. Gosh, I think this is called the Xenola. I'm blanking out on the other part. It's a Akuma Tenshi Xenola something. I'm gonna put the name right here. That's the name. And this is a pretty cool figure. This obviously is based on Godzilla and the Alien franchise. I think there's even a baby Godzilla right in his mouth. I think that's what it looks like, Manila or Minya. So it's pretty interesting. Cool release. So that's the other comparison. This guy is cool. I got one more release here. Not a release, another figure to show. Put this guy up here, put this guy up here. The star of the show is the Spiral. This is the Medicom. Is it Medicom? Yeah. Is it Medicom? Yeah, I'm blanking out, guys. Medicom Anraku Ansaku. I said Sako, like Johnny Sako. And this actually is one of my favorites from that company. I think it's got this really, I don't know what it is. This particular one is extremely charming. I know some folks have said maybe it looks, some of their sculpts are maybe a little bit silly, but then again, sofubi does have a little like, almost like a little toyish type feel. You know, it's something about it. It's just like the earlier Marmot Paradise. I thought those were really charming. You know, it's like almost something that kids can play with, yet they have their own special charm. But this one's a great release. This is the 1999 2000 Godzilla. I thought this one is actually so good. Okay, another figure we got is the Bandai Godzilla. This is the J-Tail, and this one is they utilized, or they reissued the bull mark. I said that wrong. They reused the bull mark sculpt. So I can see that it says bull mark, and then it says Bandai, and this is from 1992. So this is a quite old figure already. I think this also came with a little tag with a rubber band. I think I have it set aside because these figures are so old that the rubber band tends to deteriorate and then the tags just pop off. So that's not a big deal. So that's a J-tail. This is on the smaller side. I'm guessing this is an 8-inch scale, 8-inch figure. You can see there's much smaller, and kind of plain too. I know there's some other variations, other actual bull marks, the original bull marks that have much more striking colors, but this is a classic mold. Let's go with one more. Let's go with this big boy here. This one here is the X Plus 2019 Godzilla. This is the standard release. And although it looks kind of muddy here, with proper lighting, you can see lots of other colors going on in there. There's browns, there's different shades of brown, and it's kind of like it has a muddy look somewhat. I did say it looks muddy, but it's not just plain mud. It does have some highlighting in the paint. And with all the details this one has, you can really see it. I think it's a great figure. He's got those gills on the side. That's pretty neat. I actually missed that when I first got this. You know, I did not notice the gills. So this Godzilla, that's why he can swim. He's in a kind of like an aquatic Godzilla. You know, so yeah, he is pretty cool. So that is some basic comparisons. Should I do one more since I'm on a roll? Sure, why not? One more comparisons, guy. I'm gonna put this one down. Put this one down as well. We got another Akuma Tenshi release, and this one is the Zombie La Apocalypse. That's the first release of this particular sculpt and one of my favorites. It's a heavy, definitely a premium figure, but you know the spiral puts up a pretty good fight. It's a little bit smaller, but it packs a lot of nice detail. The price point on the spiral is more affordable too, so that's one thing to consider. You know, when you're getting some of these sofubis, is you know you got this range here, and then you can just start expanding to like really high prices, which you know we're approaching like X plus gigantic stuff, so it can really make a huge dent in your wallet or your purse if you're a lady collector. So that's head to head right there. So yeah, that wraps up the basic comparisons of these figures. And like I said earlier, this figure is a really fantastic release by Spiral. I do recommend it, and I hope you guys like what you guys saw. And as you may have noticed in my prior videos, I'm having a 1K giveaway, and it's getting closer. And I do have one item that I'm giving away already, which is this item right here. I've shown it the last couple of times, and I do have another 1 or 2 items that I'm going to reveal a little bit later as we get closer. So thanks for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Share my channel, and catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.